A little bit of time to hop on. So this week I launched a new blog post all about an 8-week breakdown of exactly what to do during those 8 weeks of your pre-launch and your launch period. So what I want to hop on today to talk to you about is actually, I'm going to break it down into like 4 phases of what to focus on throughout your 8-week launch period. This way you know exactly what to do every step of your launch. We break it down into really easy steps so that you can really, it's not so stressful to launch. You'll realize like launching doesn't have to be stressful or hard. Once you know the pieces that go into launching, it's really easy to, just start taking action and make them happen. And where I see a lot of clients get stuck is they kind of just think of the event as a whole. They see it as just this big launch, and it can like overwhelm them and stop them from actually taking action and going through with their launch and getting their offer out into the world. So today I'm going to break that down into 4 easy steps so that you can, start setting up your launch in your project management system like Asana or Trello, and just start writing down everything that you need to get your offer launched. So the first step is a 5-week period. The first 5 weeks of your pre-launch, and your pre-launch is like when you're warming your audience up for your actual launch, which is when you announce your offer. So during that pre-launch for 5 weeks, you are going to be sharing free content. So where are you going to share free content? This can be any place that you currently are, or like if you haven't been currently like posting on social media or anything, this is when you want to get started. So you're going to start off with like social media posts. Pick a social media platform. You can share free content on your blog, on your podcast. If you have a YouTube channel, you can share free content through email marketing, so a weekly newsletter. And what I like to do is do one piece of long form content every week for those 5 weeks, week 1 through 5, leading up to that launch period. So during that time is when I'm posting like a weekly blog post that's directly related to the service or offer I'll be promoting. So ask yourself, like, what content does my ideal audience want to hear? What do they want to learn about? What content should I share with them before I launch? What do they need to know before I put this offer out into the world? And this is the content that is going to warm up your audience to, the idea of whatever you're going to launch, but also it's going to position you as an expert. So as you're sharing really valuable educational information, people are going to take notice and they'll start to associate you with that topic. So if you are talking a ton about webinars, then people are going to start to associate you with knowing a lot about webinars. Whenever they have a webinar question, they'll go to you. If you're talking a lot about outsourcing, virtual assistant services, they'll associate that with you as well. So be really intentional and make sure that this content all serves a purpose. Now, instead of like reinventing the wheel every time you sit down to create content, use those pieces of long form content to like roll over into your social media posts, your emails that you're sending out, any like live streams you're doing. You can reuse that content and repurpose it as much as you possibly can. For instance, I'm talking about this on a Facebook Live about this 8-week breakdown, but I also had a blog post on it. I'm taking what I learned, what I shared in that blog post, and I'm sharing it over on Instagram all week. I'm sharing it on this Facebook Live. I have an email tomorrow going out about it. So you don't have to create tons and tons of content. It's just being really purposeful with the content you do create, and then repurpose that you obviously get the most return on investment for your time, and you make sure people really like get the topic and hear about what you have to offer, because like people don't follow you on Instagram and Facebook and watch every Facebook Live you do and read every single email and read every blog post. You know, it's different people follow you in different places. Maybe they missed your Facebook post. Maybe they didn't know you had a blog post go live that week. So just repurposing it and really reiterating it. You know, you might even feel like, okay, I'm talking about this everywhere. Like, they're going to think, you know, I just shared this in my blog. Why am I sharing it again? Absolutely not. Just keep resharing and resharing, because you can't assume that every single person sees every piece of your content. So during week 1 through 5 of your pre-launch, you're going to be sharing free content related to your new offer. Then in week 6, you are going to start promoting your list building event. So what is a list building event? It is like a challenge, a webinar, it could be like a video series, something to build buzz around your event. It will grow your audience. You're getting people to sign up, join your email list so that they end up getting your launch emails. And so, and the purpose of that also is to create purposeful content that relates to your new offer, so that, you know, it's such an easy transition to go through, you know, that webinar and easily announce your offer at the end, or go through that video series and announce your offer at the end. And you already have like warmed up people, you know, they're interested in the topic, so they're the perfect people to pitch your new offer to. So during week 6, you are completely focused on promoting your list building event. That's like your only focus is to get people to sign up for your list building event. And then in week 7 is when you actually host that list building event. So you're going to host it, and you're going to, you know, have the live webinar, you're going to host that challenge, and you're pretty busy in week 7. Week 7 and 8 is like go time. You're very busy with good stuff, because you are just connecting with people, you're sharing information, you're announcing your offer, which is so exciting to finally put it out into the world. So you're completely focused on hosting that event, pouring your energy and time into doing that. You're not focused on like creating new stuff that week. You're just focused on your event and getting it launched. And when you launch in week 7, you may even offer like fast action bonuses for people who sign up within a certain time frame. So let's say you host a 4-day challenge that ends on Thursday. You might offer a fast action bonus where anyone who signs up before Monday gets like an early bird pricing. Maybe they get $100 off the course, or they get special bonuses, or they might even get like a special one-on-one session with you. But fast action bonuses to add urgency to the beginning of the launch, because, you know, if you announce something and it's open for a week and they can sign up for a week and there's really no incentive to sign up now, they might just kind of put it off and say, okay, well, I'll decide, you know, next week, and they may even just forget about it or something. So you want to add that urgency to get people really excited, because you already know they're warmed up after that list building event. So give that extra incentive that yes, you want to join this now. Yes, you want to hire me now. So you can add those fast action bonuses during week 7, and then have a specific date where that like expires, and then it's kind of just rolls into your regular launch period into week 8. So week 8, full launch, you can even announce like a special added bonus. So maybe the fast action bonuses ended on Monday. Maybe on like Wednesday, you want to kind of ramp sales up again. So you add another bonus. You know, just, hey, I decided to add this extra workshop as a bonus for signing up, or something like that, or this extra ebook, you know, or an extra module. Or maybe even you add a Facebook group so they can get that extra support. Something to just like keep upping the ante, keep people excited, and, you know, those people who might be on the fence, maybe now they're like, yes, absolutely, I want to join. Then in week 8, you also have a cart close. So you have that specific date and time that the cart closes, signups end, and they can't get back into the program. They, or like spots have filled up. But you want to pick that specific date and time where this launch ends. This way you're adding the extra urgency. So you already had your fast action bonus, you had maybe like a surprise bonus added midweek, mid-launch, and then you have the cart close. So that's 3 senses of urgency to really get people to sign up and make sure that you're kind of making it like a fun launch. You're not just like for a week and a half just saying, sign up before doors close on X date. So that is the super simple 4-step breakdown to how you would do your launch. Weeks 1 through 5, you're sharing free, valuable content. Week 6, you are promoting your list building event. Week 7, you are hosting your list building event where you also announce your offer and any fast action bonuses. And then week 8 is your actual launch. So launching does not have to be hard. It can be pretty easy when you break it down like that. And hopefully that, explanation of what you should be doing every week of your launch really simplified things for you. And now you can start to plan your launch. Thank you for joining me tonight. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I will get back to you.